Question one, what do you know about our company and why do you want to work here? I know organization is directed towards protecting vital medical records for hospitals and doctors' offices. I know your mission is protecting and defending life, safety, and life-sustaining networks. Now let's talk about why I want to work there. So let's start from the beginning. So about age 6, I got my first gaming console. It was actually a PS2. Started playing video, so that's my introduction to technology, was just gaming. Then around a few years later, I got Xbox 360. Eventually in 2013, Xbox One. But then I really started getting a little more serious in 2014, where in 2014 I built my own gaming PC. So I put all the parts, ordered all the parts myself, put all the parts into the computer, and I actually really enjoyed that. It wasn't even a chore really. I basically refer to it as now as like adult Legos, you know. Like I've already built computers for my mom and stuff like that. My phone had a 20% or low battery, so ignore that part. But so I built computers for my mom and stepdad and stuff like that. So it was really almost therapeutic just to build computers, right? So after that, I was about 16. I started taking computer classes. I was certified in Adobe, Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, and Sunday Vegas. And then with that, I started doing video creation. So I started streaming online through Twitch, so playing video games and like having viewers watch me. I was editing videos and uploading them to YouTube. I got really heavy into editing and stuff like that. So after that, I was like getting a little more wiser, getting a little older, obviously not too old, still 16, 17, but I started hearing what was going on around the world. The Russian hackers, Edward Snowden, like how Edward Snowden, through NSA, the NSA was spying on a bunch of people. He released a bunch of documents, how it was, what they were doing really wasn't all that right. It's still up for debate, but it's still, basically on the same fact, protecting people's actual rights and safety. So, hearing about all that type of stuff, I was like really intrigued about like what is this job? What is it? So I found out cybersecurity, did a bunch of research on it, and then my mom being a nurse for over 20 years, she would tell me stories about the medical field, how she would help people and stuff like that. And so your company exactly goes into both that I wanted to do, cybersecurity, and also I do want to honor my mom and make her proud too, but kind of going in a sense into the medical field. I don't want to go directly into the medical field, but I definitely want to work with the medical field. Yeah, she got very sick. She's not doing well right now, so I just really, it would mean a lot to me to be in the medical field, or even ties with the medical field, and also protect, like almost doing what she was doing and helping those in need. So question 2, what skills and strengths can you bring to this position? The skills and strengths I can bring to your company are, but not limited to, work ethic, exceptional customer service, managing security breaches, critical thinking, and PPE use. So question 3, can you tell me about a time when you had a disagreement with a supervisor or coworkers and how you handled the situation? So this is actually a 100% true story. So back when I was living in Corpus Christi, still working in a restaurant. A lot of my jobs in restaurant experience, and that's more like a high school type environment. When I say that, I mean there's a lot of drama, but this was more than just drama. This was a pretty big issue. So there was a male manager, and a female coworker. She was a server. Anyways, she was being sexually harassed by this male manager, and it was going on for some time, and she did not tell anyone. Now, one day I noticed something was up, and then I approached her, asked her about it. She was very reluctant at first, but eventually I got her to open up about it and talk to me about it. Anyways, once I found this out, I comforted her first, and then I immediately went to the owner of the company and told him about the whole situation. And I was like, and I told him that how she's feeling about it, how she doesn't really want to talk about it, but she still needs, she still needs help, and he needs to be dealt with. So anyways, I talked to the hire manager. The manager fired the owner fired the manager, and then me and the owner talked to the girl, and then talked to her family, and then pressing charges. So it was, a very serious situation. It turned out, it was unfortunate that it happened, but it did turn out at least in a good way. He got what he deserved, and at least she's healing now. So question 4, what is your ideal work environment? See, I don't really have an ideal work environment. See, I can be a lone wolf and just focus on one task or multiple tasks and just have my head down and work. I did that when I was a bar back for a while. You know, just basically, when you're bar back, you just put your head down and do one thing and work. But I can also, like during all my high school, I was in sports. So I always team oriented, you know. So because if you're not, you know, there's no I in team, you know. So I was very team oriented as well. So I can do both of the best worlds. Also worked in a restaurant for a long time, like I previously stated. So we always have a saying in almost all the restaurant saying is, you know, your table is my table. And we all say that. So basically, if one person's table, even if you're not getting the tip for that table, you still help out your fellow coworker. So I definitely work in a team-oriented situation or lone wolf situation. So question 5, how would your past supervisor and coworkers describe you? I believe they would describe me mostly as friendly, outgoing, and I guess outgoing would be the number one thing. Just because, you know, I never liked to just be the one that didn't, like, you know, hang out or do social events with other coworkers. I always wanted to be, you know, out and about with them, be really friendly with them. You know, just create a really good work environment. You know, not just, you know, fully focus on work. Obviously, that's a big issue, just fully focusing on work. But I definitely wanted to, you know, make work not just work. I wanted to make it, you know, there's a saying, you won't work a day in a life if you love what you're doing. Well, also I think that applies to the people you work around with. You know, so I definitely wanted to make the best of the worlds. I wanted to focus on, you know, work and providing a good environment for my coworkers. So I guess this concludes my mock interview. Thank you for watching.